Now that we have our Moss Giant attack animation sliced and animated, we now need to add it to our Animator controller. Select your Moss Giant enemy, select the sprite, and you'll see here we have an Animator component. Double click it to bring up your Animator view, and we have this attack animation. We now need to transition from idle to attack based on when we're being attacked or when we're in combat. Now, how did we do it for our skeleton? Let's go ahead and find our skeleton, select the sprite, and you'll see here that we have a transition from idle to attack and back to idle. And the transition is when the bool in combat is true. So we're going to do the exact same thing for our skeleton or for our Moss Giant. Select the sprite, and here we'll create a new parameter by going to the plus sign here. Let's create a new bool and let's call it in combat. We'll create new transitions. So when do we go from idle to attack? We go to idle from attack, or we go to attack from idle when in combat is true. And then after attack plays, we're going to instantly go to idle. We just have a normal exit time. So has exit time, yes. Drop down the settings. We don't want to have a transition duration. We don't want any fading. And then same goes for idle to attack. Set the transition duration to 0. Save your scene. And we now have set up our Animator component, and we are now good to go with the scripting.